giving your life to Christ, Creator God no longer looks at your flesh. Gentiles take on a new meaning, flesh. Uncircumcision means we are no longer cut off, and we are closer to the blood that was given without man, a peace to give us peace.
For he is our peace, who have made both one, and have broken down the middle wall or partition between us, having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in ordinances, for to make in himself of twine one new man, so making peace, and that he might reconcile both unto God in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby, and came and preached peace to you which were afar off, and to them that were nigh. For through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father.
Jesus gave us the right to go to the Father alone. We need no other law, person, spirit, or any other device to come to him. We may be in the flesh and have confidence. There is only one tribe that was to be circumcised. So, man, don't do it if you don't want to. It is, however, cleaner. It is better just to get to know Christ.
Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Christ Jesus my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them all but done, that I may win Christ, and be found in him, not having mine own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Christ, the righteousness which is of God by faith, that I may know him and the power of his resurrection, and the fellowship of his sufferings, being made conformable unto his death, if by any means I might attain unto the resurrection of the dead.
Through Christ's power, the law, we can be resurrected to life. Colossians 1st and 2nd Thessalonians does not have the word law. One has to believe there is a Creator God to make a lifestyle of love, patience, a heart to give when it hurts, a conscience that will hurt if you don't do what is right.
Now the end of the commandment is charity, out of a pure heart, and out of a good conscience, and of faith unfringed, from which some, having swerved, have turned aside into vain jaggling, desiring to be teachers of the law, understanding neither what they say, nor whereof they affirm. But we know that the law is good if a man use it lawfully.
People like to think they know what the laws are, God and man's, but neither will affirm either one. We do have some laws that are just, but they go over our lives to control us. You see, man's laws are for the ones that don't fear the law, and needs to be forced to do so, but not put into a cage.
But we know that the law is good if a man use it lawfully, knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man, but for the lawless and disobedient, for the ungodly, and for the sinners, for unholy and profane, for murderers of fathers, and murderers of mothers, for manslayers, for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, for manstealers, for liars, for perjured persons, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine, according to the glorious gospel of the blessed God, which was committed to my trust.
Most people do not obey Creator God's law by unbelief, and are just right down ignorantly controlled into thinking man's way. When I was doing the Old Testament, I learned a lot, and I enjoyed it, and could not wait to do the New. And so far I have, and I pray my videos would go out to the world, but it is like I am put in a room full of people, and I am just a nail on a wall. I learned so much and would like to teach others I see videos put on in one day, and the next it has over 900 views. This is Bible videos. I see their subscribers go up and mine stay low. So I have to ask, am I bad or too good or in the wrong place? You say this has nothing to do with the lifestyle law? Yes, it does. You see, laws of your life is with you wherever you go, and I want people to learn from the words, not like the church or the government wants you to believe, but like.
For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to these people.
Most people look to genealogy and fight about the law, instead of putting it to one subject to teach others, and all that does will not help others out.
But avoid foolish questions and genealogies, and contentions and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain.